once again, my people. It is I, Veed, and welcome back to Temptation's Ballad. I know she shaves for the gods because if you can tell by my messy workstation back, I've been trying to do a lot more drag recently, and I think it's going well. So I'm gonna keep practicing and see if it pops off for me at some point. And before I start this episode, I do want to let it be known, because I know that some people are probably going to be worried for me if they find out from, like, through the grapevine, so I'm just going to say it. My boyfriend and I broke up, so that's been a fun time, and I don't want any, like, sympathetic, like, oh my god, we're here for you, V, fuck him. Please don't say fuck him, because he's a great human being, and we just realized that it wasn't working. Only because long distance takes a lot to do, and I can't personally change for that long distance relationship, and I know that I need that physicality of it. And he also needs the physicality of it, but it's like in a different sort of way, I guess. So we just realized that it just wasn't working, and he needs time away from me. I understand that. I need time away from him. And please don't, if you have his, like, you know, contact info, because, like, I know that some people are friends of his and some people are friends of mine. I got very angry about it, but now I'm like, okay, but please don't send him anything. This is a mutual thing, and we said where it's like, if we live, like, closer to each other for whatever reason, that we would try it again. And, you know, I only wish him the best when it comes with it, and he needs time away from me, but I'm sure that we're still going to be really, really good friends, because when I say, like, that he is my best friend, you know, besides Christian, I do really mean that. He is my best friend. So please don't send him anything. Don't send him being like,
how can you do that to me? Fuck you.
Please don't. Please don't do that. Okay, he's a good boy and he deserves the fucking best. Like, and he's thriving with his work. So, with that out of the way,
Hi, I'm single.
No, too fucking soon. Okay, so anyways, last episode, I do not remember what we were doing. We were doing something, we were, like, sparring, and then I think we were trying to figure out, like, where we could find the cloaked man, so let's get started. Like Hamish said, this is probably a good time for them to explore the city and speak to locals about recent events. Where should they start? Whoa. That was a little bit of a skip. I don't know where they were supposed to... Ooh. She's a little big. Let's do the Marauders District. Why not? Let's just go from top down. Oh, we're going to multiple places? Heard, Shiro, you spent time on this. The Adventuring Guild was even more busy than usual as Cole, Sid, and Artemis shoved their way through the entrance. The place was so cramped that Sid had to tuck his arms close in order to squeeze through the crowd because he's such a big boy. He's big muscle man. Ooh. Looks like... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Excuse you, stop that. Looks like things are even busier today now that the Firefly Festival is almost here. Remind me why we're here again? There's just a bit of Adventuring Guild paperwork I gotta finish up for a team. Plus, with so many people, this is a good place to find some gossip and news about upcoming events. Keep an ear open for anything suspicious. Suspicious? Are you perhaps referring yourself, Kalodi Bonebreaker? Ooh, hello? Hi, Daddy. What's up, Val? What's good? Sorry about breaking apart your whole fucking, underground fighting ring, but, I'm okay. The crowd immediately parted to allow Val's massive hulking figure to pass through unhindered. Cole took one look at the crocodile's glaring face before darting behind Skid with a scowl. You know, just once I want you to greet me with a friendly smile. Is that too much to ask? For someone who indirectly destroyed my champion's fighting ring in likelihood? Yes, absolutely. The crocodile's angry glare faltered for a moment as Artemis stepped between them. Hello, Sir. I'm severely sorry about what happened at the fighting ring yesterday. It was not my intention to ruin your livelihood. Val stared between Artemis' apologetic grimace and Cole hiding behind Sid. Wow, we love a little bit of a shy, please don't kill me kind of vibe. Oh, love to see it happen. The disgusted scowl on his face grew. You have done nothing wrong, lass, though I hope that you have considered my words to you yesterday. I have given it some thought, yes. The crocodile let out a satisfied grumble. Some progress. Glad to hear it. Sid cleared his throat uncomfortably and scrambled to change the subject. What are you doing here, Val? Looking to do some adventuring party stuff for the guild? Not quite. I'm here to check on the competition for tomorrow. Ooh, That's the wrong way. What kind of competition? Man, you better best give it to me good, bitch! It is the Firefly Festival after all. The biggest sporting events include the jousting tournament and the free-for-all brawl. The brawl? Isn't that where they just stick a bunch of warriors into a ring and just let them go ham until one remains? Val smirked. Essentially. And that is where I plan to be tomorrow. Should I make a decent name for myself, finding new work should be much easier. Unlike Clyde, I do not have the patience to become a mere shopkeeper. Ooh! Oh, please, you just want an excuse to beat people up. I cannot deny that I enjoy the thrill of a satisfying fight. Val turns towards Sid with an appraised stare. Ooh, why are you staring at the shy boy? What are you gonna invite him? Have you considered joining as well? You are a fighter of no small talent. Should you impress the crowds, you will surely find yourself more fitting employer. Cole gripped Sid's arm defensively. Hey, don't you go stealing my lackeys now. No. Perhaps Sir Val is correct. I am considered participating in the jousting tournament myself. Should either Sir Sid or I score well in these competitions, it could provide us with an in to speak with the high-class nobles we seek. You've got a good point there. You know what? I'm in. Where can we sign up? Val jabbed a finger towards the Adventuring Guild reception desk. Early sign-ups are made here. I'm ready for some fucking shade, bitch. Let's fucking go. Sorry, he's just pretty to look at. Sid and Artemis both nodded gratefully before making their way across the room, leaving Cole alone with Val. Ooh, silence. Ooh, tension. Maybe a little bit sexual. Nah, it's not sexual at all. The crocodile glared at him coldly. Okay, what you want? I can tell you've got something pissy on your mind. Val shook his head. Simple. Your new teammates are too good for you. Cole smirked and shrugged nonchalantly. What can I say? Sometimes life deals you a winning hand. Ain't my fault I got lucky. Val's eyes grew even colder. Val is ready to slice this bitch's throat Hyoko Sayonji style. I still hate that bitch. The larger man scowled as he turned to leave. Unworthy leaders are often swiftly replaced. What will you do when your friends find someone better? Ooh, the coldness. Ooh, the tension. I also just realized, you're still on. I don't want noise. Goodbye. Cole fell silent as Val disappeared into a crowd without another word. What will he do if his friends find someone better? Well, Cole has done well for himself even before meeting Artemis and Sid. He'll be fine on his own even if they left him. Of course, it won't change much at all. But still, Val's words got under his skin more than he cared to admit. Ooh, a little bit of a spooky scary. Not really spooky scary, but whatever. Alright, back to the Morados districts. Let's go Bonebreaker Mercenary Guild. Let's go see Daddy Muro. I might have to demonetize this. I might have to make it demonetized a little bit. Sister Scandal, period. Let's do the library first. Let's see how long these take. these fucking... Listen, I know a little bit of Kevin McLeod. If I hear him, Mr. Monkey Spinny Monkey, I hear him. Keep it with this music so in that way I don't get copywritten, Shiro, I swear to God. The rambling sound of drunk mercenaries slowly faded away as Cole led his new teammates down a quiet hallway. Technically, Hamish hadn't finished their tour of the guild yet before their sparring room interruption, so here Cole was to pick up the slack. Sid and Artemis should really appreciate his thoughtfulness. Oh, right! Oh my god, I forgot about Malice! I always forget about Malice, I'm sorry.
Well, technically, you didn't do anything useful whatsoever this afternoon. Your fathers did all the hard work of training and debriefing.
Get stretched out, boy. Cole bat the small snake in on the head and grimace, and a similar slap sensation mirrored across his own head. It appears the mind-linking spell the demon had cast over him was very persistent. Alright, Noodle. You're living under my roof and pockets now. You're gonna need to learn to stay on my good side. The snake hissed indignantly.
Did you dare threaten me, puny mortal? As far as I can see, you have no good side.
His beady red eyes narrowed slyly. A sinister paranoia filled the air.
In fact, you know this as well, don't you? I sense it through our connection. Deep inside your subconsciousness, you know that there is a distinct lack of worth in your existence, that's the word.
Malice laughed mockingly.
Oh, what a wonderful father you have. And despite your insistence otherwise, Hamish has done a wonderful job raising you as well. How disappointing that their efforts were wasted on a man who is nothing but a leech on his friends and family. Ah!
Cole doesn't even care. He's straight up like, shut up. I'm going to kill you even if it kills me. Cole sighed. Listen, I know that you're trying to pull some demony mind games, but it's really hard to take you seriously when you're a tiny wriggling snake.
Unhand me, puny mortal. Alas, even this response is just a feeble attempt to hide your true feelings.
Go on. I can do this all day. The snake flailed his head wildly in Cole's grip.
Senses are links. You should be feeling the strangling sensation too. How are you so unfazed?
Don't tell that to a bottom. A bottom's used to being strangled. Cole smirked. I've dabbled in erotic asphyxiation here and there. This is nothing to me.
Curses! My one bargaining chip!
Someone behind them loudly cleared their throat. Which bitch? Cole glanced back to see Artemis and Sid standing by, awkwardly watching them. Period! Peri-fucking-ed! I'd hate to interrupt an intimate moment between master and familiar, but didn't you say that you were going to show us the rest of the guild? Oh, right. The tour. I did say that, didn't I? Cole stuffed the screaming noodle back into his pocket before waving his hand threateningly. Allow me to show you my favorite room in the Bonebreaker Mercenary Guild, besides the supply closets. Ta-da! Oh, which one? Oh, this is cute. Oh, this is adorable. There's gotta be like a spell book here and there that he snuck in. Cole swung open an uncharacteristically handsome set of doors to reveal a large, cozy library. Shelves lined the walls, and books filled every corner of the room. Clean chairs and piles of books laid scattered across the room as though they were used frequently. Sid's jaw dropped. Sid is here for the pussy poppin', period. This place has a library? A frightened pitch colored his voice. Cole frowned. What a strange reaction. In contrast, a delighted smile spread across Artemis' face as she rushed into the room. Amazing! This library is almost as big as the Grand Cathedral's collection. Cole puffed up his chest proudly. He stole all these books, didn't he? Believe it or not, Papa's actually a massive book nerd. He used to read storybooks and legends to me for hours here when I was younger. Despite embracing that muscle barbarian aesthetic, Papa values intelligence in the men he works with. He paused and scowled. Which is a mystery why he ended up with Hamish. don't judge him. Hamish is himbo the house, okay? Listen, maybe he likes a little bit of a himbo when it comes to relationships. Who knows? Hamish is a good boy. Artemis studied the library's selection of books while Sid lingered back timidly.
What a wide variety of subjects. I've already exhausted all the reading material from the cathedral, but there's so many more options here. Battle strategy, adventuring tales, tax evasion techniques.
Me too, Artemis! Me fucking too! Listen, tax evasion, IRS don't come for me. That's a lie. I have paid all of my taxes, so the IRS doesn't have to come for me.
Wait a minute.
Artemis squinted at a nearby hardcover suspiciously as Cold Haze snaps his bitch is at a porno. The title read Tax Filing Basics.
I swear that title was different just a moment ago.
Cole coughed loudly. You're probably still tired from your sparring match and whatnot. Exhaustion can make you see things.
I suppose you're right.
Artemis tore her gaze from Tax Evasion 101 and towards to the rest of the library with excitement.
Would it be alright if I continue perusing your book selection for my own? On my own? I'm excited to see what kind of stories I can find here.
Pay your taxes, Cole. Fuck. Cole shrugged. Sure, go wild. Stay out of the shelves in the back corner, though. You're not really fit to read them. Artemis glanced at the area Cole gestured towards. A small sign was stuck on the shelves that read, "For adults only. Heard porno." Let's see, how many tigers are gonna go at it in this little erotic novel? Tigers Anonymous. In a bathroom full of glory holes.
I said a bathhouse in a dark room with glory holes.
She let out an indignant huff. Is that what she said, right? Is that what she said? Wait, is that... Yes. She let out an indignant huff.
Why do you think so little of me, Cole? I am an adult. Clearly I should be allowed to read this material.
Cole shrugged. Alright, sure, go for it, Nighty.
Artemis, no!
He watched Artemis nod smugly before disappearing into the back of the library. A snicker escaped his throat. Oh, our little Artie's gonna come back a changed woman. What kind of smut novel do you think that she's gonna pick up? Cole blinked. He glanced behind him and caught Sid a slight lingering by the library entrance timidly. Does he not know how to read? Oh, is a boy a little bit of an Adnan and doesn't know how to read? Oh my god, I love that. Dude, why are you acting so weird? This is a library, not a torture chamber. I'm not acting weird. Libraries just, aren't my kind of thing. The badger hung his head low as he finished with his shirt. Not sure how Mero's gonna take that. I didn't even know he was the bookish kind of guy. Oh wait, I'm not sure. Oh, that was Sid talking, sorry. I don't know how he's gonna take that. Cole snorted and gave Sid an encouraging pat on the shoulder. Or hip. He could barely reach half of his height. Relax, man. Papa's a chill guy. He's pretty happy to have you on board. A worried cease formed across Sid's brow as he continued to stare down at his feet. I don't know. I didn't really impress him during our sparring match like Artemis did. I didn't make much of an impression at all. And Barrow said that the Bonebreakers only accept the best, right? What if I don't live up to his standards? Panic slowly soaks across Sid's face as he looked up at Cole pleadingly. Oh, you're fine. He's fine. And now that you're telling me that Meryl's a big book guy too, what if he finds out? Cole waved his hand dismissively. Listen, bitch, you're taking this too seriously. Way more seriously than Papa probably does. Lighten up, will ya? A mischievous grin spread across Cole's face. Bitch, don't tell me that he's gonna do a specific artwork, I swear to God. Speaking of lightening up, remember yesterday when we were doing that delivery job? You mentioned that you sent Papa fan letters when you were younger. Well, I did some digging and... Sid's ears... Bitch! What the fuck did he say? Did he say for Mero to step on him? Oh no, you didn't! Cole pulled out 2 wrinkled letters from his belt with a grin. Nothing like some embarrassing writings from your younger self to break the ice, huh? Let's see what you wrote. Wait, don't look at Me, at 10 years old, leaving a voicemail for a fan number for Shane Dawson when he had like one of those fan numbers before he became like a huge fucking controversy. Except he probably was a controversy at the time and I just didn't really know about it because I was like 9-10 years old and I didn't know any better. But me, bitch. Fearful panic flooded Sid's voice as Cole flipped open one of the letters. A confused silence immediately hung in the air. Sid's heart pounded against his chest as he watched Cole's eyes dart across the page. Me? What? Ooh! I was right, he doesn't know how to read. I was right, he doesn't know how to read or write. Oh my god. The spelling and handwriting was utterly atrocious. The entire paper was completely illegible. Some words were spelled correctly in one paragraph and then completely different in the next. Letters with similar shapes with like B and D were swapped erratically. Some lines were skipped, others were rewritten multiple times. Cole slowly looked up from the letters to see Sid's terrified face. How old were you when you wrote this? The Badger's soldier slumped and he buried his face in his hands. I've always been shit at reading and writing, okay? It's such a basic thing, but I could never do it right. Cole squinted at it curiously. How do I explain it? Sid really is himbo. Aw, sad. Aw, poor Badger boy. I have a hard time concentrating. It's like my eyes see the letters, but my brain doesn't recognize them. And sometimes it just feels like the words just like float off the pages. Mom and Dad even... Ooh, I don't want you on. Thank you. Mom and Dad even saved up a ton of money to send me to this prestigious school. Well, prestigious for a commoner like me. So that I can get more help, but... Sid sighed with a grimace. All my teachers kind of gave up and said that there was something wrong with me. Cole scowled. What? Please don't tell Meryl. I really look up to him, and I don't want him finding out that I'm a dumbass too. Me. Oh my god. Ah, my heart. Mi corazón, weón. It aches. No, not that. What in the hell are those teachers thinking? They just called you an idiot and took your money? Sid scratched his head awkwardly. Well, my mom kind of broke into their offices and shattered a few of their windows after she found out. Good. Your mom made the right move. All your teachers sound like total hacks. Well, they did their best to try and help me. I was given the same classes and lessons as everyone else. That's where they fucked up. Because Sid seems like he's like a special needs kid when it comes to like reading and writing because he seems like very dyslexic, very dyslexia, which we all know that I have. Obviously, when it comes to reading the fuck out of things, I got that too. So straight up, that's not how you do it with someone at all. I guess I'm just a little dumber than all the other students. Ow! Cole thumped him over the head with a nearby hardcover. Me! At least he tried. Upon realizing he was too short to reach the Badger's head, Cole lifted the book with mage hand and successfully smacked Sid across the face. What was that for? The only stupid thing you've done was believe the bullshit that your teachers told you. Let me ask you, how many people are there in the city of Exia? Sid rubs his sore head. I think around 50,000? Yes, 50,000 goddamn people. Do you honestly think all 50,000 of them are learning things the exact same way? Sid fell silent. I guess not. Of course not. It's not your fault that you learn things differently. You're not stupid and there's nothing wrong with you. Maybe you're just more of a visual learner or something. Your teachers were just too goddamn lazy to teach you in a way that's effective for you. Sid let out a quiet chuckle. Oh my god, wait, hold on. Is Cole gonna teach Sid how to read and write? Oh my god, I love that. The way Cole began fuming over his past teachers made Sid a little nervous, but he'd be hard-pressed to deny that it wasn't a little reassuring. Hey, there's no need to get so worked up. This all happened a long time ago. Shut up. I'm allowed to get pissy here. These people let you grow up believing that you're a dumbass. Like, who does that? Tell you what. Cole let out a frustrated scoff before pulling up another book off the shelf with mage hand. I'll teach you how to read and write better. I was so right. Oh my god, I'm fucking here for this. I love them. If I manage to do a better job than your teachers, we're gonna team up with Mrs. Shrikewood and burn down that damn school. She would, honestly. She would take a match and just... everything. I'm not sure if that's supposed to motivate me or not. Of course it is. Think of all the kids that you've been saving from their lazy teachings. First rule of the Bone Breakers, we never leave anyone behind. Cole's expression sank with a hint of guilt. I've never been particularly good at following rules, but might as well start today, right? He cleared his throat loudly and plopped on the floor in the library. The hyena patted in the spot next to him as an invitation while he flipped open a book. Come on, you want to learn or not? Sid fidgeted with the hem of his tunic self-consciously. Oh my god, this is adorable, bitch. I don't know if I'm worth all this effort. Cole puffed up his cheeks furiously as he jammed a forceful finger in the spot next to them. Sit down and read the damn book. Me! Alright. What kind of book are we reading? Cole's expression softened into a grin as he showed off the cover. Is he gonna say it's one of his favorites? I really hope so. It's called The First Collier, one of my favorite fantasy novels when I was little. Papa used to read it to me all the time. It's about an old owl who learned to tame fire. He takes on an apprentice who later invents the art of blacksmithing, and Cole snapped his mouth shut. No spoilers. Come on, let's read. Despite Cole's contagious enthusiasm, Sid found himself shaking with anxiety as his eyes desperately scanned the pages. He gulped. Okay. I was born into a time of chaos and everlasting? Sid struggled to focus on the words as a light headache began to set in. Strange enchantments. Cole cleared his throat. You skipped a few sentences there, buddy. Oh, sorry. My bad. Sid rubs his eyes and looked back to the tiny text on the page. He spent another solid 5 minutes stumbling over the first few sentences before being hit with the realization that he had no idea what he just read. I feel that to a fucking goddamn T, bitch. ADHD the house. Sid dropped the book back onto his lap with a digested sigh. Listen, Cole. I appreciate your help, but maybe I'm just not cut out for this. Cole watched him thoughtfully, scratching his chin. Explain to me what you're seeing when you look at this page. Huh? Well, I can see the words, but, the letters feel like they're jumping around whenever I concentrate on them. The text is so tiny, too. My eyes start to water and it gets really hard to focus. Tell you what. Sid yelled as he felt Cole climb over his leg and sat snugly between his legs. Cute! Cute. Oh my god, is this when they're gonna secretly... no, you better not. The small hyena held the book in one hand, observing it for several moments before snapping his fingers. Oh! Bitch! Bitch, this is cute. Shiro, shut the fuck up. I hate you. I hate that you make artwork so good. I hate that you make artwork so good, bitch. Oh my god, I hate that you make artwork so good, bitch. He's making my badge for Denver. And I gotta pay him. Hopefully when I get money. Sid gasped at the words glowed and literally slid off the pages of the book. Colorful wisps of illusion magic wove itself into the air as illustrations came to life in front of him. How big do you want the text? Is this good? I can make the handwriting less wavy too, if that helps. Yeah, this is a lot better. Sid cleared his throat and stared at the glowing letters in front of him. Times are different now than they were when I was young. Cole's fingers danced with more illusion magic. As Sid read aloud, each line of the text slid upwards to reveal the next in large, bolding letters. When he got to the part of the story where the protagonist encountered his first forest fire, the illusions danced to life with to illustrate a sea of trees and flames. Oh my bitch. Thumbnail. Thumbnail of the house. I never learned how to read. I never learned how to read! All of his timid insecurities were forgotten as Sid became enraptured in a novel for the first time in his life. Out of the corner of his eye, he saw Cole watch him with satisfied smile as he pulled more illusions to accompany the tale. Sid's heart trembled as he allowed himself this tiny bit of pride and joy. Oh, that's adorable. Their little reading session went on for what felt like hours. Sid read and read until his voice became hoarse, but he wanted to keep going. At some point, Cole's illusion began to flicker with fatigue and they were forced to stop for the day. Yeah, he needs rest. Spells take a lot of time and they need rest. Before they left the library, Sid pulled his friend up in a firm and grateful hug. Hey, thank you for all of this. I don't know, but for the first time in my life, I don't feel like I'm unfit to just be here. Cole had flushed the light shade of pink before clearing his throat loudly. They're gonna fuck. Yeah. Whatever. I'm just helping out because I want to spite your asshole teachers. Remember, you gotta help me burn down their offices sometime in the future. Got it? Sid let out a small laugh. If you really want to. I'd go anywhere you need me to be, boss. That's a promise. Oh, that's cute. But where's Artemy? This is where I am going to go ahead and stop the episode. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Veed. I hope that you had a wonderful time watching this. I hope that you had a wonderful time watching me see Cole teach Sid how to read and learn tax evasion. Learn that Cole doesn't pay taxes. Make sure to hit that like, comment, subscribe buttons down below. You know, help a fellow YouTuber out. Make sure to hit that notification bell so I'm not waiting to miss on any of my uploads. And I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.